I'm Glenn Fox. This video is going to continue our series on the 7 best ways to get traffic to your website or your blog based on interviews with top producers. So these aren't just any ways to get traffic. When top producers were interviewed, these are the top 7 ways that they cited that they use in order to get traffic. Today we're going to talk about video marketing. Now I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on this video about video marketing because I've done quite a bit of teaching on that in the past. I'm going to share with you 3 tips that I gained from a recent webinar that I watched. But first, let me give you the basic foundational principles. In video marketing, you want to explore a problem that you believe that your average viewer is probably experiencing. You're wanting to give them the solution. Your video should be about 2 to 3 minutes and probably no longer than 4. You want to have an introduction to your video that gets people's attention, then you want to provide them with the content, and then you want to have a call to action. So now, getting to the 3 tips that I want to give you, these are really not brand new tips, but just a little bit different perspective that I gained as I was listening to the webinar. So the first one has to do with keyword research. It's important to do keyword research before you make a video. The very best video on YouTube doesn't do much good if it doesn't have any viewers. So you want to be sure you have viewers for your video, and you do that by finding keywords that people are actually searching for. So here's a website that I discovered recently to give you some keywords. I'm not even going to say the name of the website, but you can see it here. And when you type in a keyword, it produces a large number of possibly related keywords. So now let's type in our keyword. Let's just say get traffic with video marketing. You can see that it generates a whole list of keywords. Now let's select a few of these and take them over to Google Keyword Planner in order to do a little bit more research on them. Just go over to Google, type in Google Keyword Planner, and it'll be the very top entry. You do have to have an account with Google. So let's put in a few of our keywords here. So you can see here now that it gives some additional ideas for keywords, and these are actual keyword phrases that people are searching on every single month. And it gives the keyword phrase, and then over here it gives how many searches per month are made for this exact entry. So in other words, people typed in that exact phrase as a search this many times per month. So most of us go through a list like this and we look for keywords that a lot of people are searching on, maybe at least 1,000 or more, because we want to be sure that there's plenty of people to watch our video. But let's look at a little bit different perspective. What if we look for keywords that only a few people are searching on, maybe even as low as 10 or 20 or 30? When you choose those kind of keywords, not very many other people, maybe even nobody else, is going to use that keyword as the keyword for their video. So when we choose a keyword phrase that only has 10 or 20 searches, we think, well, that's really not very many. That's not going to do me very much good. But think about this. If nobody else is using that keyword, then even let's say it's only 10 people. If 10 people per month are typing in that keyword and searching on it, and you're the only one using that keyword for your video, that means all of those people are going to find your listing at the very top of Google and at the very top of YouTube. So you can see how that makes it worth making a video targeting that keyword when all of those people are going to see your video. Does that give you a little bit different perspective on keyword research? The second tip also has to do with keywords. You know that when you set up a YouTube video, you need to put in your keyword and alternate keywords so that when people go to search on those keywords, they're likely to get your video. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over here to Google and we're going to put in the primary keyword that we've chosen to use for our video. Now, as you probably know, if we scroll down all the way to the bottom of this page, Google provides related searches. I'm sure you're probably already aware of that. But here's an idea that I hadn't really thought through before. These related searches are the keyword searches that really resonate with Google as the most closely related to the search that you put in. So if you'll use these related searches as your alternate keywords, listing them in your tags, then those are the searches that Google themselves are saying are the most related to your keyword, and they'll be the most likely to bring up your video when people type in those searches as well as your primary keyword. So that gives you two tips with a little bit different perspective on the keyword research that's so important to getting your videos ranked. The third tip has to do with playlists. Now, I'm sure that you're already acquainted with playlists, but think about this idea. If you'll create a playlist and name it the same as your primary keyword, now put into that playlist all the videos that you have that are related to that keyword. Now, I'm sure you know that when your video finishes playing, Google pops up a screen of videos that it recommends that viewers may want to look at next. When you create a playlist, it gives you a lot higher chance that your videos will be on that recommendation list. Now, you may also be aware that YouTube is now presenting a video to automatically play once your video is finished. So unless people stop it, the video that YouTube presents is going to play next. When you have a number of videos listed in a playlist, it gives you a much greater chance that your video will be the one that YouTube will select to play next. And besides all that, playlists just rank better in YouTube than just a standalone video. So that gives you three tips that probably aren't brand new to you, but maybe give you a little bit different perspective on the way to approach making your videos. I hope that it was helpful to you. If you've received some value from these three tips, leave me a comment below and let me know how it helped you. Or share with all of us a tip that you have learned that has made your video marketing more successful. Now what I want you to do is go over to my blog and watch the video on 17 reasons to do video marketing. Then make a video.